Hello! Hey everyone! Tara here in the craft cabin. Hope you are well. Sorry I was a little late. I was trying to fix my setup here. I'd forgotten that it was a little bit wonky the other day, so just tried to fix it. So I think I have it fixed, hopefully. How are you today? It's very cold in Ballyconnell today and it's raining. I can hear the rain. So it's raining here. I hope it's not raining with you guys. It probably is though. So all the better to craft with, because sometimes I think when it's nice outside, it's hard to craft inside. So maybe this is perfect crafting weather. So hopefully you get some crafty bits and pieces done today. Sorry, something in my throat, probably my croissant that I just ate. Oops. So today I was just looking through some of the crafts that we do. We have a section over here in the workroom where we keep all of our kids craft stuff, mainly for our birthday parties. I've probably said it loads of times, but we do a kids craft birthday party. So we do a 2-hour package here in the craft shop where you craft and we sing and we dance and we lap around the place like mad yokes, but we make crafts in between times. So we've loads of crafts there. I was just digging out some of the crafts that I thought might be suitable. Some of the crafts that we do require things that maybe I don't think you have at home. Some of the crafts you do use paper mache, letters and shapes and wooden shapes. So I'm always trying to keep it simple stuff. I did finish this morning 1 litre Tetra Pak of milk. So I had my coffee this morning, my tea this morning, so I finished that. So we're going to do a craft tomorrow with the Tetra Pak. So look forward to that. But today we are doing a very simple craft, but one of the crafts that I kind of adore because it's just so cute. We are doing some rainbow snails. So if you can see this little lady. Oh, her antennae is squished down. So this is my little version of it. So this is done just with little strips of paper put into a circle and another strip of paper kind of shaped in a loop and a leaf. And if you can see on this leaf, there's holes in it because she's been eating it. Oh, naughty lady. But snails do get hungry too and they need to eat. So today we are going to make, and this is really simple, a snail. You can turn this into lots of different crafts. So we've done butterflies and things using this as well, and just simple decorations. We might do those another day. But this little snail craft is really good. We often do these at autumn and we bring the kids out and we pick up leaves and we make lots of different snails and put them on actual leaves. So it's a really nice autumn craft as well when the leaves are coming off the trees, when you can add a little bit of real life to proceedings as well. So we are going to do this. So I'm going to put this down and hopefully this will work today. It didn't work the last day, but I've tightened things up. So yay! Hello. So this is what we're going to do today. So what you need for this is strips of paper. So you can take any bits of paper that you have lying about and you can cut them up into strips. So anything that you have. And just because we do lots of paper crafts, I have a box of strips of paper. So I'm just going to take out some of the bits here. What do I have? What colors do I have? I don't have all that many colors. I might have to add to this at some stage. So we're going to take out, and I have green as well. So we're going to do these colors here, I think. And I might have more colors. I might have a pink somewhere about. We might use some pink. Yeah, so I might use the end of this here for a little piece as well. You can use card. This is paper, but you can very easily use card. It makes no difference really. Okay, so once I have all my little strips of paper, I am making little circles, and I'm making the circles that they get increasingly bigger or increasingly smaller, whatever way you want to look at it. So the size of my little circles depends on the length of my little strips of paper. So what I tend to do is to start with my biggest one. So if I know that my biggest loop is going to be the full size of that, so the rest of them now have to fit into this. I think my one was my one. Yeah, it was. We might do a much bigger one, much bigger version of this. So I now know that this is the length of my longest one. So then I just start cutting these a little bit shorter So my green one, I need that to be a little bit shorter, so I'm going to take a little bit off it. So just my scissors, I take a little bit off that. So that's going to be my next size. So if I do my blue one, so put my blue one on top, and I know that it needs to be a little bit smaller than my green one. So I'm going to cut it about there. And then we go with yellow. So my yellow one needs to be smaller than my blue one. So I'm going to cut it there. And lastly, my purple one. So I know it needs to be smaller than my yellow one. So I'm going to cut it right there. So now I have all my little bits of paper here ready to curl up. So all I'm doing is, with a little bit of Pritt stick, I'm going to glue the ends. So I'm going to make a couple of different circles, or how many? 5 I have. So just loop it like that. So I like to put them down and put one on top of the other, so I can just make sure that they are getting bigger, because sometimes, depending on how big you make the little flap here, sometimes they can turn out nearly the same size. So you just want to kind of measure it as you're going along. So if you see there, this one, that's perfect. So it's getting smaller. So I now know, whoops, and we can stick these as we go along. Actually, it's just as handy. So I'm sticking my little one on top of the bigger one, and just a little bit of glue, and stick it in like that. So my next one was blue, so I'm putting a little bit of glue on the edge, and again wrap it around and just plonk it on top and just make sure. So if it's too big or too small, because this is still wet, I can move this up and down, and you can see that. I can move it up and down to make it bigger or smaller, depending on the size that I want it. So it's handy just to do that as you're going along, so when it's still wet, you can still use it. Oh, the wrong way. So I put glue on this one and stick it inside it. Like that. I like to do it at the edges. So this is the edge of it here, if you can see, but all my edges are along the bottom, so they're nice like that. And do my green one like this, and pop it down and just make sure, yeah, 100%. So I have this. Okay, with my last one, what I'm going to do on this one, just to make it a little bit different, is I'm going to decorate this one. So with the plain ones that I did, like this one, they're just done plain, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of decoration on this one. So you can come up with your own different things that you want to do. I'm just doing circles, very boring. Just do some circles all over it. So this one, you won't necessarily see the bottom of it too much, but certainly the top of it. So just keep going around it like this. So you come up with little patterns that you like yourself. You could do a little drawing on it. You could even write words on it if you wanted to. Totally up to you. I'm sure you'll do something much more imaginative than lots of circles. So there we go. And I might do some little, what about little kisses? So this is like, oh, this likes hugs and kisses. it's a hugs and kisses snail. So let's do a few in there. Lots of hugs and kisses. And you can use patterned paper as well, so it doesn't have to be plain paper. So you could do, if you have some nice pattern paper at home, you could also use that. That would be pretty. So I just have all my hugs and kisses done here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the end here. And wrap it over. This circle's a little bit wonky. The strips in our box aren't always put away the neatest. So let's try putting that on top. Oops. That's, yeah, that's kind of working. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue just on the green. Like that, and stick it down. So I have the main body done now. So this is the main body that I have. So we're going to do this is, I don't know what bit, the roundy bit I have, the main body we're going to do now. So again, you can choose whatever colour you want to do. On this one, I did yellow. So how about I do purple? Purple is Tara's favourite colour. So with this one, all you're doing is you're going to glue the bottom ends together, just kind of halfway up. You want to leave a little loop here at the top for his head. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on and fold it over like that. And again, you can make this bit longer as well, just depending on what way you cut. So you could make a little tail. I'm going to cut this one as well, just to make it more of a point. So I've just given it a pointy end to it. I'm just pushing it up a little bit, just like that, so it's going to stay up. And I'm going to glue this on top of it. So just put a little bit of glue and plonk it on top. So now I have my main shape done. Hello! So this is taking shape now. So I'm going to put some eyes, or I'll do the antennae first actually. So the antennae on this one, it's just a long strip of paper with 2 little circles on it. So we'll do that. So I have some bits, some scraps here that I have. So if I take a little piece like this and fold it over, and I'm going to cut a circle out of it. Again, you can draw a circle on it first if you want to. I'm just going to freehand it, which usually means I'll make a mess of it, but we'll see what happens. Right, so I have 2 little circles cut out, and I'm going to cut a little strip of paper, just long enough to go through his head basically. So that's probably long enough there, and just cut a little strip like that. And I'm going to put glue on both the ends like that, and put my little circles on each of the ends. My circle here, oops, it's fiddly, like that. So I end up with this kind of shape. So this then I am just going to feed through the head, going to feed it through here and stick. Okay, so all I need to do is put a little bit of glue in the middle like that, and feed it through until you kind of get it into the center. So I think that's, we can put over a little bit, so I kind of have that in the center there. So just press it together like that, and I'm just going to press the edges up a little bit. So I have my antennae done like that, looking good. So I'm going to put eyes on it, so you can use googly eyes, or I got today, or last week actually, I got a delivery of a googly eye strip. So these are loads of different types of eyes that I have on this one. So I'm going to take some of these ones. I think, how about these eyes here look like sleepy eyes. So what about a little sleepy snail? Maybe he's a bit like me today. I feel a bit sleepy today. Let me put here. Oh, I like that. He looks lovely. So I'm going to do a little smiley face on him. So this one I did a nice, so this one actually maybe we might do a sad face on him. So I'm just drawing, oops, a little face on him. So I'm a little sad snail. So we have our snail done. So you can leave them just like that, and you can make lots of little snails like these ones. But I'm going to do a little leaf. So we put him onto a leaf as well. So give him somewhere to live. So for the leaf, you're going to need, whoops, let me put the top on this. I keep forgetting to put the tops on these, and I keep having to throw out Pritt sticks when I come in the morning and realise I didn't. Oh, life is tough, isn't it? So I'm going to do a leaf that, yeah, this might be okay. So I just have a scrap of paper. You know me, I love to use up scraps of paper. So I'm just going to draw a leaf shape. So we try and make it as big as the card will allow. So we have a shape like that. So I'm going to cut it out. And even if you don't have green, you know, choose another colour. You know, maybe leaves are pink in your world. And that's cool too. So now when I have it like that, I am going to use a marker, and I'm going to draw the little veins of the leaf, and just a line up the middle and a couple of little lines either side like that. So I have my little leaf. What I use then is a little paper punch to do my holes. So I have a paper punch that is one hole, but most people probably have one with 2 holes in it, and that's fine. You can use either or. So all I'm doing is cutting or punching out a couple of little holes. If you go over kind of the edge, oh, I like that. Like he's just eating the edge of it. So I might do a few more like that. Just get it near the edge. Ah, I like that. So you just mess with it. Ah, there we go. I like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue down. So I'm going to put him near the edge, I think, and let him come off over the edge. So I'm going to get my little snail and plonk him down like that. Now I have my little snail. He looks like he's fallen asleep there, doesn't he? This little one looks much brighter and happier, doesn't she? So these are our little snails. Oh, hope you like them. Let me see who is on today. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Who is on? Let me see. Who have I missed? Anne, Breach, Pam are watching. Neve says hello from herself and Avine. Craft Queen. Oh, who is the Craft Queen? I like the sound of that. Anita's watching. Neve is on. Neve says, I love snails. They're always chilling. So yeah, snails never really get all that much excited about things, do they? So yeah, they're very chilled out animals, aren't they? Anita says, purple-headed snail, my favourite. Do you get them in your lawn, Anita? And Neve says, rainbow snail alert! In capital letters. I love that. It is a rainbow snail. Like, what day isn't brightened by something rainbow? I think, yeah, I totally agree. So guys, there are little snails for our village. So let's pop them onto our village then. So just going to take this off. Whoops, the daisies. And find somewhere to put our snails. So, whoops, the daisies. So down here, we are starting to run out of room, guys. So there's the little birds. I think were the last thing we did, because I didn't make it on yesterday. Naughty Tara. Whoops. We were doing craft packs yesterday. So we're doing a big run on doing up packs for different groups. So this is how we're getting on at the minute. So our little snails, where do we think we want our snails to go? What about up at the top here beside the tractor and the apples? There's really nothing in this field over here. So why don't we put the 2 snails hanging out here? How about that? Do they look all right there in the corner beside the shamrocks? I think they're looking good. So if you have done any amount of these crafts, you have been doing well. We have done lots and lots and lots. So fantastic. So I'm going to bring you back. I don't want you to see too much of the workroom because it is a mess at the minute. I've how many tables? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 tables in here, and every table is a different piece of work that's, you know, kind of half done. if even. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Hope you are having a nice day wherever you are, even if it's not so nice outside. It's raining here. But I will see you tomorrow. So tomorrow we are doing a craft with a Tetra Pak. So if you have like the Avonmore bottles or your orange juice or anything like that, we are going to make some crafts out of it. I'll see if I can get another one before the end of the day. I'd love to do 2 of them for you, show you 2 different things. But anyway, don't get ambitious, Tara. I will see you tomorrow, guys, and take care. Bye bye.